So these many people went to my website from Pinterest and increased my website traffic. Incoming Success, the channel where we learn how to start and grow a profitable online business with social media. Let's go. Hi everyone, it's Lydia, and in today's video I will share my exact Pinterest strategy that allows me to get extra page views on my website every single month because of Pinterest. So by the end of this video, you will know exactly what you need to do in order to get clicks on your pins and to lead people to your website from Pinterest so they can increase your page views and overall income in the end run. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I post entrepreneurship, online business growth, and social media marketing videos every single week. So make sure to subscribe and press that bell to be notified when I upload. So to get people to actually click on your pins and go to your website, you must first get your pins to be seen in a platform search engine that is Pinterest. And for that to happen, there are a few things that you need to pay attention to. And those are Pinterest profile optimization, boards optimization, pins optimization, the activity that you're having on your profile, the pins you create and how you optimize them for SEO, as I've said, and automating your Pinterest with Tailwind, so using Tailwind and using Tailwind tribes. In Tailwind tribes, if you don't know this yet, you get your pins repinned and you have a lot more chances of getting seen on Pinterest. So the first thing that you need to do is to optimize your Pinterest profile. I have an entire video about this, how to optimize your Pinterest profile for business and optimizing it for SEO. That is another video, but make sure to check those out to know how exactly to optimize your profile so you can get more followers on Pinterest and more views and clicks on your pins. So the Pinterest profile optimization is something that you do for Pinterest to recommend you and your profile and your pins to the right people, but it is also something that you do to show people when they go on your profile what your profile is about, what your niche is, and all those things. So for that, you'll need to master SEO, search engine optimization, for Pinterest specifically, and I have created a video on that, so you can go watch that next to learn a little bit more about Pinterest SEO. So for setting up a Pinterest business profile, I have another video on this, as I've said, but you can also take the example of my own Pinterest profile, and this is what I'm going to be doing and working with in this video. And let's talk about what I did to optimize and grow my Pinterest profile. First, I decided to choose a name and a bio and optimize those for SEO. For the name, I chose my small name, so just Lydia, so I won't occupy all the space that I would need to use keywords in. And then I wrote what I do, so social media marketing, and I give freelancing tips. And then if you want to understand more about how to find keywords for adding in your Pinterest name and profile, again, watch my SEO video on Pinterest. But for my description, I just added some keywords that also have something to do with my niche, with my business. But I have added them in a way that would describe to people who I am, what I do, and who I'm doing it for. And in the description, I've also added a little link for people to go to my services. It is really important to use that space, maybe for a short link if you can, because Pinterest only allows you to display one link, and that is your website's link. But I wanted people to know that I also have services and the exact place for them to find them. So then I started creating my boards, and you might be wondering, how many do I need? How many personal boards? How many anchor boards? So I suggest creating in the beginning 10 to 15 boards in which you'll be pinning, pay attention, pins that aren't yours. So other people's pins that are optimized for SEO and that go with your niche. So you'll be pinning your own pins in those as well, but mostly other people's pins. And why that is because it shows Pinterest what those boards are about and what your profile is about. And that way, when you pin one of your unique pins in those boards, Pinterest will know that that pin is from the same category of all the other pins that you've added previously on that board, in that board. So that will boost your pin insert, that will make Pinterest recommend your pin to the right people in their home feeds, and so much more. Now, if you want to see my exactly daily pinning strategy with Pinterest and using Tailwind and all of that, I have 3 video tutorials that I've included in my Pinterest workbook. So with my Pinterest workbook, you also be getting that. And if you're wondering, What is my Pinterest workbook? It is a workbook that allows you to be organized when growing on Pinterest. It has pages to track your growth. It has pages to track how many page views you got from Pinterest every month. It has pages for creating your unique pins, for creating variations for your pins, for optimizing your pins, boards, profile for SEO, and for knowing and deciding in which boards the pin should first go in, and all of that. So if you want to get that for a really affordable price, you can check the link below. So for my boards, I went with topics that my blog revolves around. So my blog, what is my blog and what it is about? This is the first thing you need to ask yourself what niche you're in. So my blog is about making money online with social media, so growing your online business with social media and everything that revolves around growing an online business. So this is why my boards include email marketing, Instagram marketing, Pinterest growth, blogging, because this is something I also do. I blog and I also share some blogging tips on my blog as well. YouTube growth, something I also share in my unique pins. So these are all boards that somebody that will be interested in my services, in my products, would also be interested in. So if they come to my account because of those pins, because of those boards, because of those niches, then they will find me and they will also be interested in my account. This is why I'm trying to reach as many people with the same interests. So besides the boards that have general topics that I will be pinning mostly other people's pins in, I also go with boards that are called anchor boards. And anchor boards are the first boards that should show up on your profile, and they are the boards that include your unique pins only. So only the pins that you've designed in Canva or wherever you design them, only those pins that are yours. So I have one big anchor board about incoming success, social media marketing tips, and in which I include everything categorized on the topics that I also blog about. So Instagram marketing, Pinterest marketing, YouTube marketing. What I suggest is having at least one anchor board for your Pinterest profile in which you can add all of your unique pins. So after optimizing your Pinterest profile with pins description, titles, all of that, and for the board description and titles, what you need to do is to stay active, as I've said. And to stay active on Pinterest, you don't need one post as on Instagram, you don't need one video a week as on YouTube. You need 10 to 30 pins per day. That is not humanly possible. Even if you can do that, that will be such a waste of time. And this is why I decided to invest in Tailwind. It is an awesome tool. They allow you to schedule pins for Pinterest and they tell you the exact times. So the scheduler, the exact time your audience is active, and they will be able to see your pins. They allow you to post in tribes. So if you post your pins in tribes, special tribes with Tailwind members, that will also share your pin and increase your growth and all of that. If you want to try Tailwind for free, I have a link in the description that gives you $15 off if you ever decide to upgrade. If you don't, that's okay, but you can try it out using my link. So you would have that $15 if you ever decide to upgrade and use Tailwind to grow your Pinterest account. Now that your account has enough activity and Pinterest will pick up on your pins, what you need to think about is creating unique pins, because otherwise how will be people led to your website from Pinterest? There's no way unless you create unique pins and you optimize them for SEO and you pin them, and those pins have your link that will lead them to your website. I use Canva to create my unique pins, and I also share a tutorial on that with my Pinterest workbook. But what I do basically is I create branded pins that have my fonts, my colors. I also write my website name. That is super important to add on a pin. If you didn't know, it prevents your pins from being stolen, and it shares with people where that pin will actually lead them when they click on it. Once my pins are designed, I keep them in a separate folder, and I make sure to pin at least 1 or 2 pins per day and optimize them for SEO and add them to Tailwind tribes and schedule them with Tailwind every single day. So my Pinterest workbook that I've talked about, it also gives you a 30 days checklist that everything that you need to do on a daily basis to actually grow your Pinterest account. In a few days from pinning your pin, you will be able to see analytics for it, and you'll be able to see how many people actually clicked on that pin for your website to go to your website and check out your blog post or your product. I keep those statistics logged into my Pinterest workbook because I like seeing my weekly growth. Every single week I go and write how many monthly viewers, there's a special page for that in the workbook, how many monthly viewers I've got, how many followers, how many impressions on my pins in the last 30 days, how many link clicks I got in the last 30 days. And that data actually helps me see how my Pinterest account is evolving and growing, and it just helps me move on further and growing my Pinterest account further. So let's go to my analytics, my Pinterest analytics, and see how many clicks I've got in my recent pins. And if I go to recent pins and link clicks, you can see my top pins and you can see how many people clicked on it and went to my website because of it. Right now, I'm still in the works of growing my Pinterest account because I didn't have time. And one thing that you must know is that my first Pinterest workbook sale was from a Pinterest pin. So I haven't shared it anywhere else yet. I shared a pin about it and I got my first sale. Pinterest can do that for you even if you don't have 2 million monthly viewers. It is about your pins, how many people see them, how many people click on them, and are led to your website. So this is how I use Pinterest in Tailwind to manage my Pinterest account and to increase my website traffic every single month. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave it a like and subscribe to my channel for new such videos every single week. And press the notifications bell to be notified when I upload. Again, I really hope you enjoyed it, and I want to thank you so much for joining me for this video as well. And I hope to see you in my next one.